Hi, and welcome to another episode of Side Quests and Sit Downs. I'm Cherie,
I'm Matt.
and this is Watson, who is insisting on getting attention right now.
It's
Uh,
his favorite.
his favorite. He probably will paw at me once I stop petting him. On today's episode, we're gonna talk about our hobbies,
Yeah.
stuff we like to do.
You have more of those than I do.
I 100% do because I'm a crazy person, and I like things and doing stuff. Watson.
I'm a simple man.
I figure. What do you want to start out with first?
Um, I guess I can probably get mine out of the way since I've only got like a couple.
Okay, go ahead.
I play D&D on the weekends, which you are starting to play with me now.
Yes, I just joined their group. What, like about couple months ago now?
About that, yeah. I think.
It's my first time actually playing.
Mhm.
I've watched enough of it.
Right.
But my first time actually playing, and I had to come up with a character like relatively quickly. So Matt and I talk about D&D stuff all the time, and there are certain classes and stuff that I like, and stuff like that. And then originally I was like, oh, I want to be a ranger because rangers can do stuff with animals, and animals are like my thing. And so this time around, I did pick a ranger so that I could have an animal.
Yeah.
He's a panther, or she's a panther. It's not a he, she's a panther. Her name's Toast, and my character's name's Amani.
I modeled my character after Phil from the Hercules animated movie and series.
Yes, and he's an eloquence bard.
Yeah, so I can just make people do what I want. Mostly.
Mostly.
The trick is, you see, to playing a bard, a charisma class, it's helpful to have charisma yourself. And
He does have charisma. It's just different.
I have tism, not risen.
Tism, not rism.
Yes.
When did you start playing D&D?
Like when I was 11, that's probably like after 9/11.
That's ominous.
Yeah. I started playing D&D after 9/11.
9/11 forced me to play D&D. And how long have you been with this group that we're with now?
This group, I think I started playing with them maybe around 2018.
Okay. And like I just met all these people a couple months ago.
Yeah, I met them through work.
Yeah. They're really nice.
Yeah.
We have fun.
My other hobby is just playing video games. Just like I mostly like RPGs, strategy games, grand strategy. Not much of a run and shoot
Yeah.
player.
Like I am.
No.
Yeah, I'm not a video. I mean, I'm not. I played video games when I was younger. Like me and my brother, because we had like the original PlayStation, and we would play games on there. But like it was like Crash Bandicoot, which I still love that game. I have it on my Switch. Something called Jet Moto, which is where you raced jet skis, and then like Tony Hawk, stuff like that. No, but I want to go back to D&D really quick. Like we just kind of talked about it for a second, and then you're like,
Yeah.
I like video games.
I wanted to get
Oh.
both of them in there, just like to.
So you did it and didn't forget.
Yeah.
Sounds like me.
Yeah. If I don't do it, I will forget because that's how my brain works. Except that it doesn't really work. That's just how it does.
That's the new song for you guys. And we're both on meds right now and drinking caffeine, which probably isn't the best thing to do, but whatever. Going back to D&D though, since you've been playing for such a long time, do you have any characters that like you like that you made that like you really really like, and that like was like this was a good build type of thing?
I don't know if I ever really had any great like. I mean, I used to try to like power game a little, just to like figure out what the limitations were.
Yeah.
But that's not as fun as just playing a character. I found out. So I just started making just different silly guys.
Mm.
Let's see. I think I've had um there was one guy I played for like maybe one session. It was a dark elf shadow sorcerer
Mm-hmm.
that was a he came from he was from the Down Underdark and
Yeah.
he was an Australian man.
An Australian dark elf.
G'day, from the Down
You
Underdark.
just sound like Reese Darby.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah. He's just I get all my powers from the shadows and darkness. And he had a giant lizard mount named Joanna.
Oh, yeah, from the Rescuers.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah,
That reminds me, when we did our Dimension 20 episode, we talked about Dungeons and Drag Queens, but we didn't talk about fucking Mustard,
yeah.
the alligator. He was only in like what, 2 episodes, if that? And I'm like, we want more Mustard.
Yeah.
I wanted more Mustard.
That was from season 2.
Yes, I wanted more Mustard. And I also wanted a Mustard plush, and they didn't do that. So,
Maybe if they do a third season, bring Mustard back.
didn't they kill that guy, though?
They didn't kill his.
They didn't kill Mustard, no, but I thought one of them wanted to take it, but I don't think anybody did. I don't remember, but we didn't talk about Mustard, and that just clicked with me. Any other? Sorry, I got off topic. Any other characters you can think of that you remember that was like, you know?
Let's see. There was. I mean, there was like this one warlock that I made for like the first campaign that I started playing with this new group with. His name was Walter.
Cronkite.
No. He was a water genasi warlock of the deep.
I like that.
And I made him sort of sound like Don Knotts and look like Don Knotts.
That's funny.
So I made him a Don Knotts character who got his powers from a I think it was either some sort of ancient kraken or aboleth that was like just called Meemaw.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Meemaw won't like that, you know.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk about. What was that?
It's
You
me.
hit the.
I hit the thing.
You can hear our ice clinking in our glasses. We're not very good at this still. We're learning.
Sorry,
It's fine.
audio experience.
Also, this whole thing is about not being perfect anyway.
Yeah, we just regular people.
We just doing stuff. We're preparing for the next campaign after this campaign because we're close to being done with it. And your character for next campaign?
My character is going to be a Tortle druid named Excellent Fred.
I love that name.
He's going to be basically think like Crush from Finding Nemo. But like just maybe not as kid friendly as Crush because, Pixar.
Right.
But, he's I made him with the intention of also making other like Ninja Turtles like him. Like I have written down his other brothers' names and like their master, like where it's just like they didn't get oozed, they were just turtles and they got raised by a mentor. So it's like loosely.
So it's
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Which also loosely plays off of mine.
Because yours is actually Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle oozed.
Except it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Raccoon.
Yes.
I'm going to be a raccoon who got turned into basically Rocket.
Basically
Rocket.
But just magic.
Yeah, which is magic. So I get Ninja Turtle. And
You get exposed to the ooze.
Yeah. And so I was thinking about this. I haven't got to what we were talking about because I said that I wanted my raccoon to have a rat as like its friend. What was the name that we came up with the other night that was... We were laughing hysterically, and I did not write it down. I can't remember what it was. It's driving me nuts. We'll think on that. Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah. She's going to be a raccoon. Planning on her being a rogue. I haven't really looked at a bunch of stuff yet, but that's kind of my plan. And
with the bent of being like an arcane trickster.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's the way I want to go. Is arcane trickster. I thought about going Gloomstalker.
Yeah, I've been looking at just probably going down land.
Yeah,
for land druid.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean it's really good for like it's a really good generalist because it gives you access to a bunch of different kinds of spells.
Right.
Depending on which
type you take.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and you can switch between them per like long rest, I think.
And since I haven't even said her name yet. since my raccoon got Ninja Turtled, obviously she didn't know what was going on because she was a raccoon and now she's like sentient. And so she just starts stealing. And the backstory that I have for her is that she stole a ham one time from somebody and they yelled, "There goes the Hamburglar." So stupid. So her name's Hamburglar. So dumb, but it makes me laugh every single fucking time I say it. So dumb. But I'm really excited. She's going to be a fucking chaos gremlin. And I'm still trying to pick a voice. I've tested a couple out with you. I don't know what I'm going to go with yet.
Yeah.
I have a hard time keeping up voices. But we'll see.
So do I. I always, like, in my head is like, I'm going to do a voice. And then I'm like, as I'm doing it, it's like, this is hard.
Yeah. Am I going to be able to keep up with this the whole time?
Yeah.
But no, I'm really excited for fucking Hamburglar. And I hope... I think I'm going to put together a pretty good build. I've been reading some stuff, so I'm trying to narrow stuff down. Like I said, I want to be like Emily Axford.
Yeah.
So I want to know everything.
Gonna try and like multi-class, do some sort of Gish, like magic fighter.
Oh, I have a bunch of ideas. I don't know what I am going to multi-class, but I don't know what yet. I haven't decided. But yeah, no, I'm super stoked for Hamburglar.
Rogue multi-classes into a lot of different classes fairly well.
Right. Yeah. That's why I was like, for this, like, since it's like, this is like my first character, because I had to build Amani like super quick. So I just kind of went with what was easiest. But this one, I actually kind of want to build her out and stuff. And yeah, I'm really excited. And just talking with the rest of the guys at D&D, pretty much everyone's playing an animal. Except for one person.
Yeah. It could be sort of like a Muppet movie scenario where everybody's a Muppet except for one person.
Yeah. Isn't there like a Warforged? Or something
I don't remember. Oh, there's a auto gnome.
Auto gnome, that's what it was. Yeah. And then everybody else is playing some sort of animal.
Yeah.
And Matt knows this, but my whole thing is I'm going to play as many animals before I play a person. Well, I mean, I'm playing a person now, but my thing was that I wanted to just play animals. But like I said, since I had to build Amani super quick, I was like, this is just the easiest thing to do. But yeah, no, I'm strictly playing animals until I run out. Right. That's my plan.
Because there's not really a limit to the amount of like homebrew things that are out there.
Right.
So
no, yeah, I'm excited. And we went to see not another D&D podcast in New York, and while we were sitting there, I came up with my character after Hamburglar, which is going to be a possum named Beto Mimo. You would only know that reference if you watch Make Some Noise.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really excited about that. She's going to be an old druid, I think. Old druid lady. Named Beto Mimo. I'm really excited. We're also thinking about as well doing our own campaign that Matt has kind of started to put together.
Yeah. It's basically just like I'm just going to do like a fast and loose, like it's basically just going to be like a modern, but modern magic,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, taking place in like Cincinnati, where we are.
Yeah. So we're talking about doing that. It'd probably just be us who are doing it. So I'm gonna play probably multiple people,
Yeah.
more than likely. But that's something we're thinking about doing and possibly streaming or
Yeah.
recording.
It would be better if we had more people.
Yeah. But I mean, what can you do?
Yeah. The hardest CR boss of any creature in Dungeons and Dragons is scheduling.
Yeah, exactly. Getting people to go or be able to go. Because we haven't played in 3 weeks, right?
Yeah. Just from like
Traveling,
people being busy,
people being sick.
people being sick.
Yeah. But D&D is a lot of fun, and I wish more of my friends would play it. Because I think that they would really enjoy it. It gives you a chance to kind of act without having to do it in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. I just wish that they would try it at least.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. But if that's something that might interest you, like us doing a campaign and either recording it or streaming it, that's something we can definitely think about for sure. So I know we talked about video games before. You got any favorite ones?
I was always really fond of the Civilization series.
Yeah.
I haven't picked up the latest one. For Civilization, you always wait for a while after it comes out anyway, because it takes, like, they always release a bunch of DLCs for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's hardly worth it to really
Get it when it comes out.
yeah. Or like just to pay for it full price. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah. I played a bunch of Skyrim when it came out.
Mm-hmm. You like Fallout?
Fallout series.
What was that one space game you played for a while?
There's a couple of different ones. There was No Man's Sky. That was
I think
kind
that
of
was
fun.
that one.
It was like that one came out a long time ago. It was like a few years ago, and it like came out where it was like there's nothing to do, but then they like updated it with a bunch of stuff to do, and now it's like really awesome.
Yeah.
I did that. I played a little bit of Starfield.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
That was the Bethesda.
Yeah, where you were like, and you were like shooting, and you had to like shoot like rocks and stuff to get certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the one I was thinking about.
Okay, yeah. I played that for a little bit. That one was also kind of meh. Well, no, that one was specifically meh, just because Bethesda.
I don't know.
Oh.
I have nothing to compare it to.
It was like fine, I guess.
Oh, well.
It was but it was like just fine for a studio that like has made Skyrim and all that, you know.
Okay. And then Baldur's Gate, obviously.
Yeah.
We've played that together.
I still haven't even gotten past Act 1 just because, I can't sit still and commit to one particular playthrough.
Yeah. I mean, I just do it for fun and to annoy you.
Yeah.
It's fun playing games with him because I am not good at them and I just do whatever I want.
And then I get upset.
Yep. That's what happened during our first Twitch stream.
Yeah.
I ended up getting us arrested.
Like
he was not happy.
Several times.
They got us arrested, and then we ended up having to stop the game because everyone died.
Yeah. Like, well, I guess I'm dead now. Okay.
Because I'm a mess. Any other ones you can think of that, like, did you ever play like Zelda? Stuff like that? I never played Zelda.
A little. Never, not as much, I guess. I played a couple of different like adventure games like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if I've actually finished any of them.
Oh, okay. I mean, like I say that I don't play video games, and I really honestly don't play a whole lot. But like I have a Switch, but like for me, I like doing, kind of like what I don't even know what kind of game, like simulations, I guess, kind of in a way. Like that,
Like,
I have that tiny library
uh-huh.
one that I play. There's like a cat cafe one that I play.
It's like cozy games.
Yeah, and like Tales of the Shire, I went through all of that super quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those people that like if I start a game like that, I won't stop till I finish it.
Yeah. I can only imagine what you would be like on with Stardew Valley.
I've thought about downloading that a bunch of times, but I'm like, this is gonna be a time suck for me. Yeah. I think
It would definitely also be really good content for like a gaming channel.
True, but I mean, I don't have enough to do.
Well,
working 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
Trying to do this, trying to do streams, trying to, get out there and see if we can make anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's something I'll end up doing. Who knows? I could do a playthrough of like Tales of the Shire. I could restart that. I like that game. I like being able to like cook and stuff.
Yeah, it would I imagine we probably would want to possibly make additional like gaming channels for us.
I mean, I don't think so. I think that we can just be on the same one. I don't think it really matters, does it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know what we're doing. We're figuring it out as we go. So your hobbies, D&D and video games?
Basically.
Nothing else?
Not really. I mean, I used to draw when I was a kid, but I haven't done that in like decades.
It's one thing I've never been able to do. Suck it. Horrible.
I went to college as like an art, for an art degree, but it's just for like, I was trying to, I wanted to go to college to make video games and I didn't know what that meant. Right. So they put me in the art department.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything different.
Yeah, it was like just a for-profit school. It's like, we'll take your money, kid. Here, go play in the art room.
I mean, another hobby though, traveling's considered a hobby.
Yeah,
that's something I've gotten you into though.
That's
a me thing.
That's a you thing, but it's also a new thing for me as well.
Yeah. We took our first trip together in 2023. Like, it was, maybe 4 or 5 months after we started dating, I think. I was like, hey, you want to go on a trip with me and my friends and my cousin to Boston? Honestly, I think it kind of was a good thing because he got to see me freak out for the first time. Because we got stuck at fucking JFK for overnight and it was a goddamn mess. We ended up having to go to LaGuardia because they didn't have any flights the next day to Cincinnati. So we stayed in JFK overnight, left at like 4 o'clock in the morning. They at least paid for our car to go to LaGuardia, but that was fucking awful. I hated that so much. But also I'm kind of like, well, you got exposed to the craziness pretty early. I was not a happy camper. But yeah, no, the travel thing is new for him, for sure. I'm kind of dragging him everywhere. The second trip we went on together, was Hilton Head with my family.
Yeah.
That's a little different. It wasn't just us.
Right. It's not like we're going somewhere.
Right. But the next one we went to was St. Lucia for my friend's wedding. That was a lot of fun. I've never stayed in a like a resort before that, like an all-inclusive resort.
Same. It was also the first time I had ever had a passport.
Yeah. And so that was, I mean, I did like it. Like, but the thing is like, I'm a very picky eater. I eat like a toddler. I'm pretty sure I have ARFID. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But I'm pretty sure I have that. And so like, I didn't eat a whole lot.
And I'm the exact opposite.
I don't eat anything.
At least once.
Yeah, I'm not at all. And so we went there. We were there for 5 days, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, it was about 5 days. And that's definitely something I wouldn't mind doing again, but I would want to go somewhere different. But I don't know where.
I don't really know where there's all-inclusive resorts.
They have them everywhere.
I'm sure.
It's just trying to figure out which one. I mean, it was expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it was expensive, but at the same time, it includes everything.
Yeah.
And they have like fancy restaurants and stuff there too that you don't have to pay for because it's included. So, but yeah, so traveling's definitely a hobby that he's starting to get into.
Yeah.
But that's something I've been doing for a very long time. Traveling, getting out of Kentucky is, kind of a thing that I just need to do. Like, if I have the chance to go somewhere, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Yeah. I never really had much chance to really get out of Ohio when I was, growing up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were just like, we talked in our episode before this about like our families and stuff. I was just fortunate enough that my grandparents, took us everywhere.
Yeah.
And that, I think that's honestly kind of what got my whole let's travel thing. Plus, I mean, I like to meet different people. I like to, see how different, states or cities act and stuff like that. I don't understand why people wouldn't want to go see something different. You know what? Like,
yeah. It's like, I don't need to go nowhere.
I just need to
see it on the TV.
I need to stay right here. Yeah, that's never made sense to me. Anything?
I mean, I get just like laying around.
I mean, I get that too. Like, I want to do that
all
the time, but also I'm like, there's stuff I haven't seen that I would love to see. You know, like, especially over in like Europe and stuff. Because I mean, I've been talking about going to Scotland for forever, and I want to go so bad. Just don't know when that's gonna happen. Anything else surrounding like travel and stuff?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, travel is kind of a recent hobby of mine.
Yeah. I didn't know if you wanted to say anything about anything any place we've been or anything like that.
So far, I mean, I don't know if it's just recency bias, but I definitely feel like New York has been my favorite.
Yeah.
Out of all the different places we've been.
Mine too. I love New York. I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
I have a lot. I did photography for a really long time. I kind of did it as like a little business type thing for a very short period of time, not very long. I really liked doing it, but like it's just like taking the time to like go out and like go to places and do, it's just like a lot. And I can never decide what camera I wanted because I switched back and forth. I had a Nikon at first, and then I switched to a Canon, and then I think I switched back at one point, and then I switched back again. And I haven't done it in probably 10 years or so, I want to say. But that's something I've been thinking about possibly getting back into lately. It's just that I need to have the money to get a new camera.
Yeah. Seems to be the key to so many things in life.
Yeah. Money. I collect a lot of different things. I collect little snow globes from places that I visit. I started doing that in 2019, I think. So I started taking trips on my birthday, or over my birthday, back in 2019, when I was 29. Because my cousin lived in Washington, D.C. at the time. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go there. That's where I got my first one, was at the museum. And then after that is just, I kept doing it anytime I went anywhere. So I have like a line of snow globes on our bookshelf in the living room.
They're just little tiny.
Yeah, little tiny snow globes. I also collect coffee mugs from places that we've been. I like to buy those to have. Magnets. We have a lot of magnets.
Well, I guess I do kind of collect mugs a little.
Yeah, you do.
So I collect mugs.
Yeah.
But I mean, not as much as you do. I guess dice.
Yeah, we both collect dice.
Yeah,
we're both dice gremlins.
Yes. Couple of dice goblins.
I
But I think that's it.
I collect Han Solo stuff. I have what I call my Han Solo shrine in our living room.
Hmm.
It's kind of a mess right now because I need to fix it, but I do collect Han Solo things. I collect Star Wars stuff in general, but I mostly, if I'm looking for anything Star Wars related, I'm trying to find Han Solo stuff that I don't have already. What else? I like to go to I like to go to museums.
Hmm.
It's like a thing I like to do when I go somewhere new. When I went to Washington D.C., I was by myself because, like I said, my cousin lived there, but he was at work and his girlfriend at the time was at work, so I was just by myself. And so I just went to the National Mall and just museum hopped all day. I had the best time. I was like, this is the best day ever, where I can just museum hop all day. I can take my time. Nobody's rushing me. I can read everything. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'd love to go back. Not now.
Yeah.
I'll wait till this asshole's gone.
Yeah.
Even though he's fucking up everything. I don't want to get off topic, but I have to mention this. Have you seen that he's redoing the reflection pool?
No.
But
I know that I should be keeping my eyes open and paying
it's
attention.
just a lot. It's so much stuff every day.
Every time that monster gets in front of comes on my screen, I scroll away as fast as I can.
No, but the thing that makes me upset is that the reflecting pool is just that. It's a reflecting pool. So the bottom of the, I guess pool has to be a darker color so that it absorbs the sunlight so that the reflection, off the water. This asshole is painting it fucking blue like an actual pool.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, how is that going to reflect? It's not a dark enough color to suck up the light.
Yeah.
And he's only doing it because
Because he lacks the ability of self-reflection.
Not just that, but he's also doing it because Obama did something back when he was president to like change the water that went into there. So it was like from like a basin or something. And he's trying to literally destroy anything that has Obama's name attached to it because he fucking hates him. Anyway, that was extremely off topic, but I just needed to get the reflection because I was like, how does that make any fucking sense?
Yeah.
It's not a swimming pool, homie.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what it's fucking for.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Just pissed me off. I was thinking about DC and I'm like, that goddamn asshole. Fucking with everything. And he's trying to put that fucking arch up too that looks like shit. That looks like one from fucking Nazi Germany. I need to stop. Back to my hobbies. What else do I collect? I collect a lot of shit.
Like Funko Pop. Have you said Funko Pops?
No, but like I haven't bought any in a while.
Right. You have a collection.
I have a collection. I have a lot.
Yeah.
And I know some people make fun of that. I don't really care. But no, I do have a lot of them. Mostly, I think most of them are like Star Wars. I have a lot of Star Wars ones. I have a lot of Parks and Rec, and I have a lot of The Office.
And Game of Thrones.
I have a lot of Game of Thrones ones too.
Some Disney.
Yeah, I have some Disney ones. I have Ghostbusters. I've got I can't remember their names from Beetlejuice, the married couple. I have them. I've got Binks and the what's her name from Hocus Pocus, the little Danny, the little girl. I got them. Yeah, I have a lot. I can go. I'm like, I can't possibly go through all of them. I collect movies. I'm a big movie person. I have a lot of movies. I'm into music. Music is like a big part of my life. I listen to it a lot. I like to go to concerts. I haven't been to a lot lately. We went to one in February, but that's the first one I've been to this year. Mm-hmm. First concert.
That's the first actual like major concert I've been to.
Isn't it crazy? That's the first concert. First concert he ever went to was 9 Inch Nails with me in February.
I've been to like little things like music venues and festivals,
but not like a big.
Right.
Yeah. And the funny thing was, I didn't know that until like right before we were like gonna go, and I'm like, in your first concert, taking you to see 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny.
I mean,
because even my dad was like, well, that's an interesting first concert. And I was like, I mean, you took me when I was little. I'm not little, but you took me when I was younger. It wasn't my first concert, but like, it's still fun.
Yeah. I mean, most most music that I listened to when I was a kid was just whatever my parents were listening to, which unfortunately was mostly like pop, country, and dad rock.
I like dad rock though. I still listen to that
Dad
stuff.
rock's okay.
Yeah.
And like my dad introduced me to some like old metal, Metallica and whatever.
Yeah.
But mostly like rock and roll and just like older, like, dad rock.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I collect anything. I collect Parks and Rec stuff. That's 100% for sure.
Parks and Rec stuff, Office stuff.
More Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec is my favorite TV show. Ben Wyatt is the perfect man. I will take that to the grave.
We've recently been, well, I guess I am, well, more so you have been starting to collect more D20 stuff.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of D20 stuff. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big merch person.
Yeah.
Like I like merch. I like having. I'm a maximalist to begin with, which I think we've talked about before.
I'm more of a minimalist between the two of us.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm sure it was probably shocking the first time you came in my house, and you're like, "Why is there so much stuff?"
Right. Well, I mean, any place I've lived before was just Spartan and whatever.
Yeah.
It's like,
not me.
It's either Spartan or it's just a mess because ADHD throws shit everywhere.
Yep, that's my life. That's what our bedroom looks like right now.
Yeah.
Fucking disaster.
I wish I could have the kind of house that that you see in like a magazine or like, somewhere that smells all like nice, fresh, and clean, but then that means doing the things that it's required to keep it like that.
Exactly. And we don't want to do that.
Nope.
I don't want to do it after working all week.
Yeah.
It's bad enough to just work all week and then you have to do everything else when you're off. So it's like,
why are all these chores being mean to me?
Right.
They know that I'm mentally ill.
Don't they know that I just want to sit and watch TV and do nothing else?
I don't want to do it.
I can't think of anything else I collect off the top of my head. I really enjoy swimming, and I wish that was more of a hobby for me.
Mm-hmm. I need to
I really do like to swim.
I need to get into exercise.
We both do. Yeah. And I've always said, if I'm going to get into exercise, I'd rather just swim, but that requires getting a membership to like the YMCA or something, and it's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I can't swim in my grandparents' pool in the winter.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't do that. When we talked about that, I'm into music. Been to a lot of concerts. A lot. Used to go with my dad. My dad used to take me all the time. That's why, like I said before, we have similar tastes in music. I'm really into reading. I stopped for a long time. Like I was really into reading when I was in high school. And then like once I got out of high school and I started just like partying and drinking all the time, I didn't read.
Yeah.
And then I picked it up like a couple years later and started reading again. And then took another really long break. And then here within like the last probably 2 years or so, I've started reading a lot again.
Yeah. I need to get into that phase too, where like I haven't really committed to reading a lot since I was in like school.
Yeah.
I used to read like R.A. Salvatore books, which were like just fantasy novels.
Yeah.
And I mean, I might as well. I read those all the time when I was young, but I just for whatever reason got in. I guess just getting into like watching YouTube stuff, playing video games. It's like doing all that stuff and not reading.
Yeah, the thing is, and the thing that I found is that like you have to carve out time for it.
Yeah,
that's what's worked for me. Is like. Here's like an hour or 2 hours where I can just sit and I can read for this time, and then I can do whatever I want after that.
That's honestly probably what I should start doing when I get home from work.
Mm-hmm. It might help you also kind of wind down to like, get ready to go to bed.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, aside from if there's something we want to watch,
Right. That we need
but
to catch up on.
yeah.
Because that's what I used to do. I used to like read about either an hour and a half to 2 hours before I went to bed because it helped me like kind of get tired a little bit. But now I've been doing it more so like after I get off work, and then I spend the rest of the night like catching up on shows if I need to and stuff like that. Um, I've read a lot of good books here recently. I read Project Hail Mary. We saw the movie. Great.
Yes.
Movie was
Amaze,
fantastic. Amaze. The book is really, really good. If you get the chance to read it, you should. There's a lot more detail in it than the movie. Of course, that's usually what happens. But it's such a good book, and Rocky is adorable, little Spider Rock man. And yeah, it's one of those movies where it's like it makes you feel good, and also even in the book, like it makes you feel good, and it also is also like this is what humans are like capable of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not all shitty all the time.
Right. Like humans are capable of doing some amazing shit.
Yeah.
So that one was really good. I read, where is it? They're right there. Can you hand those to me? Yeah. I read House in the Cerulean Sea and by TJ Klune and Somewhere Beyond the Sea, which are a series together about these magic kids who live with another magic like guy essentially. I don't want to like spoil it or anything, but it's really, really good. And it's about an LGBTQIA couple. It's really cute. So I read those recently. I also read Sword Heart by Kingfisher. The premise of that one was interesting. A guy was essentially like not trapped in a sword, kind of, I guess, trapped in a sword, and like she like accidentally like lets him out, and she doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and like she's trying to get away from her like family because her uncle died or something. I don't remember, but it was really cute. And then my favorite book / series of last year, Dungeon Crawl Carl.
Yep.
I could talk about it for forever. The series is fucking amazing. It's hilarious. It's also sad. Like, it's just so goddamn good. And the next book comes out actually in a couple of weeks. So I've been trying to reread it, but like I haven't had time. I'm still on book 1. I haven't had time.
Right.
And all the other ones over here.
I'm also on book 1, but not on a reread.
Yeah.
It's one of those, is like, I need to set aside time for reading.
You have to. It's just, because like, so what happened was, like, there's this local bookstore that we go to sometimes, and we were walking around in there one day I was trying to find something like new to read, and I saw that book sitting there. I was like, that sounds interesting. I like read the cover, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, like, this sounds like right up my alley. It sat on the shelf for probably over a year, maybe. Sat there. And then one day I like walked past it and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try this. Like, I'm going to read this book. It sounds interesting. Like, I'm just going to do it. I finished it like very quickly. And then immediately was like, we need to go out and buy the other ones. And I went through the entire series in probably maybe a month.
Yeah.
All I wanted to do.
Ripped and teared until it was done.
Yeah. So I'm going through the first one. I'm rereading the first one again, but I'm also annotating now. This is the first one I've ever annotated, so I don't even know if I'm fucking doing it right.
Like, what is that supposed to be?
So, like, I have my, you want to go grab my thingy? I can't describe it without having it in my hands. And he's taking a break to go grab my little book pouch. It's right on the couch. So yeah, I just started annotating because like I want to mark, stuff that sticks out to me that I like from the book. So I just like looked up really quick how to annotate, and I'm just hoping I'm doing it right. So like you get the little tabs, these little tabs, and then when you're reading, you can like this is my annotation key. So like it's one of them, like you mark important stuff, you mark your favorite quotes, if there's any like foreshadowing, plot twists, world building, lore, stuff like that. So like you mark it in there so that way if you ever want to go back, you know where this stuff is.
Quick reference, I guess.
Pretty much.
Mm.
But I've been trying that to see how that goes. It looks, I have a lot in there so far. But definitely read Dungeon Crawler Carl. If you read anything, if you take any recommendations from me, Dungeon Crawler Carl, I will die on that hill. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any other books that I've read recently that have like stuck with me. I tried to read How to Lose a Goblin in 10 Days because it sounded cute and the title's funny. I got like maybe 6 chapters in and I was like, this is not for me. So that kind of sucks. But oh well.
Yeah.
I want to read, I think my next thing after Dungeon Crawler Carl is I want to start reading Brandon Sanderson stuff because I bought Mistborn, so I think I'm going to start with that one. We'll see though.
Yeah.
I think that might be it as far as like my hobbies go. I mean, yeah. Is shopping considered a hobby? I like shopping. Maybe a bit too much.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know.
I guess in order for it to be a hobby, you have to, I don't know.
Is there a hobby you ever wanted to try?
I thought about getting into woodworking.
That could be cool.
Yeah, just making little things.
Yeah.
I've got like a Dremel kit
Oh, do you?
somewhere.
Oh. Well. I would like to, I think what I always wanted to do was like, and my friend Allison did this for a little bit, was like stained glass. She did it for a little bit, but I don't have the capacity to keep up with it. It's just a lot of like moving parts and you have to do things a certain way and,
Yeah.
you know, I'd get all the stuff for it and then I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I've always had a little bit of an issue like trying to visualize a thing like 3D.
Yeah. I don't have that problem. It's just like me doing it. You know what I mean? It's like I'll be interested. It's the ADHD. I'll be interested in it for a little bit. It'll be my hyper focus and then I drop it and never go back to it again. I don't know.
I guess once it starts taking shape, then it gets a little easier, but like just starting out how to like suss out the shape of a thing.
Like what it should look like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's one of those things you probably get better at the more you do.
Yeah, true. Is there, I mean, aside from, I mean, we have this D&D hobby together. Is there anything that you would maybe want to like a hobby that we both could do aside from like D&D?
Aside from D&D and exercise.
Traveling.
And traveling.
Like something we could do as a couple?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I was trying to think of something. I would say we could take dance classes.
Learn the mambo.
I don't know. I'd probably trip and kill myself. My balance isn't great. And I trip over my feet a lot. But that could be interesting. I'd like to see you dance.
I would be learning how to dance.
I know. It might be funny to watch you dance.
Watch me shake it.
Shake your money maker. I mean, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, we like cats. We have 3 of them.
I don't know if that
is that a hobby?
No, it's more of a responsibility.
Is having cats and liking cats a hobby? In my mind, it is.
I guess.
I don't know.
I mean, over the span of decades, I guess you could call it a hobby because
just keep getting them.
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah, I know.
They have so much love to give, exclusively to cats.
Yes.
Thank you, Aylwin Abernat. I guess this is where we'll end it. Yeah. Again, hopefully this was interesting. I don't know how well we're doing because nobody tells me.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck's watching this anyway.
You kind of just find out when like people start watching it, I guess.
I mean, some of my friends will text me and be like, I watched it and this was funny. Like my friend Taylor does that. But yeah, so if there's anything you want us to talk about, or you have a suggestion, or you want to tell us we said something wrong, which is possible.
Yeah.
Because I can't talk half the time. I say shit weird. Send us an email at sqsdpod@gmail.com. We're also on Blue Sky at sqsdpod. We also usually do Twitch streams on Saturdays when we have releases, if we're not busy doing something, which,
Past couple of weekends,
it's been crazy.
Yeah.
And we're also on Instagram now, at sqsd.pod. I don't have a lot on there. I'm just going to say this. I'm not very good at keeping up with social media and stuff, because I haven't had it for a really long time, honestly.
Yeah. We're probably just going to have to start learning how to.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit better about it, trying to get clips and stuff together to, kind of promote everything. But learning how to do this and working a full-time job is kind of hard, but
yeah,
we're figuring out how to make it work. So yeah, any suggestions, or if you want to follow us on any of the socials we have, please feel free to do so. Also, I don't want to be annoying like those other podcast people, but like and subscribe, please.
Like and subscribe. Get in the comments.
So yeah, I guess we'll end it there, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Love you. Bye.